Welcome back, everyone. This is the VG Purist. I'll be coming at you with some Season 15 action for the Cabal Vision Champions Cup playoffs in the Grand Finals. Spartako's necromantic team, boy, taking on some pretty good players. They are going to be back in the World Cup with their invites in hand. Unfortunately, a few players falling short, but Velihopea, that's going to be the story of this tournament. Human team making it through some pretty crazy teams there. Crucifer, Chaos Dwarf team just fine. I would have bet all of my money and I would have lost on this one here. Crucifer losing it to the Human team, and then Lizardman team falling short as well. And then of course the High Elf team, and then of course the Elven Union making it past the Agility team. So agility teams being thrown at the Human team, check. Crazy kill teams played by big coaches, check. And now another bash team here, necromantic team of Spartako. Oh boy, that is definitely gonna be a good one, guys. Let's go ahead, get to that game, yeah, and see about finishing this off. The coverage for the Champions Cup 15, all brought to you by Focus Home Cyanide. 500 euros for first place, 250 for second. Third and fourth place, 100 euros a piece. But definitely gonna be one of those things where they are gonna be okay with that. Definitely would have loved to take first place though. I know I would. But it is now gonna be the Grand Finals. Oh yes. And yes, featuring Spartako coaching the necromantic team, Ibarra's friends, and the Human team making it this deep. Coached by Velihopea, the Wordbad Wyverns. And of course, here in my preliminary prediction, I said that I liked Velihopea's team because, man, every time I bet against the Human team of Velihopea, I'm just so wrong. And so, you know what? Let's just root for the underdog. They are a bit of the underdog here today against a very bashy necromantic team. We'll see how this luck holds out. Unlike the World Cup, this is not a resurrection tournament. So the Humans, boy, barely any injuries going through the ranks, and when that happens, this is kind of what you see here. They're able to just make it through to the end, and they are definitely a threat to win this game and take the championship. Not going to be an easy task for Velihopea whatsoever, as he is going to be facing off against a pretty tough coach in Spartako. Ibarra's friends going to be choosing to kick off to the Human team. Probably make use of the defense and maybe even to just use the necromantic team's strengths to their advantage. +1 in strength and +1 in agility. Werewolf there in the backfield with Claw. With the Blodge action, we'll take a look at both of these team skills, and not only that, the inducements. As you can already see, Velihopea does have a wizard in hand for today's match. The necromantic team. This is such a big bad werewolf, boy. Oh boy, don't make your house out of straw, nor do you make it out of clay. You make it out of freaking bricks, because he's gonna huff and puff and blow all that stuff down. Whew! Ghoul though will have the blodge and the guard with the mighty blow, and then more blodge here for that ghoul. Werewolf, yes, this one with diving tackle, blodge with the sidestep. Gonna be just a big pain for those catchers to deal with for the Human team. Not only that, of course, White with the guard ability. More diving tackle for the flesh golem. And of course, we'll have the block and the guard for that fleshy. And then this one here just going to be a block there on the sideline. And then of course the tackle zombie with that blitz. With the block, I should say. And then more block here and then more tackle there for that other zombie. A couple more zombies to come into play for the necromantic team, as they are going to be facing off against this tough Human team. Just going to be the Cinderella story. And boy, for good reason. Going to have these catchers and the ogre. And going to be one of those things, like I've always said before, Humans, they come alive when you get the catchers with them, as well as taking the ogre with them, so that they're not going to be too outstrength in the front line. They're still going to be outstrength against bashier teams, but once they get a few guys with guard in there, and he himself with guard, may be able to bash back though. catcher on this left side does have sidestep with the block, and then wrestle with that dirty player. And of course, level 1 catcher there on this midfield. And then of course, the pro, the dauntless, the tackle, the mighty blow with the piling on for that blitzer there. And then the level 1 blitzer. And then of course, the ogre with the guard ability. More guard there for those blitzes. Of course, human team definitely going to need to take guard every chance it gets. And this is no different. Block with the guard there with the dauntless ability for that blitzer. And then the +1 agility. Frenzy with the tackle. And then a sprint with that block sidestep for the last catcher. One more lineman to come in. And there's going to be another lineman or blitzer there hanging out in the back with blotch and the guard ability. That is it there. As you can see there, wizard in hand. No other real inducements. No stadium to boot. So this is going to be such a good contest. Will the human team be able to do it again? That's the question I have to ask. But I'm pretty darn sure Velihopea may be up for the task. With the kickoff coming up. No big surprises there for the kickoff event. So we are just going to have normal Blood Bowl. Or quote unquote normal. But there's the first hit. There's going to be the piling on, trying to get down some of these guys up the front line, but just going to be a stun after the armor break. And just more pushes here, so human team's not too known for being bashes, but more or less known for being the jack of all trades. But that kind of goes against them because the guys that are best for the bashes, or even best for the pitch and catches for the agility teams, they just do it better. But against a necromantic team like this, they may be able to have a good shot at perhaps going deep and perhaps winning this championship. Thank you so much for that, Ungern. Well, thanks for dropping by. Nice big KO. And as I've said before, ogres is one of those things where you just can't have this human team without him. But when you do, it's just like, oh boy, why did I take him? But not here today. Gonna start off with the big hits and get the KO on the zombie. I love that. When your big guy can come through for you in such ways, then it's just like, oh yes, thank you. Thank you so much for that. Taking away the default skills there. It appears that I've already done so. Fleshy, gonna move up with that stand firm and loads of diving attack. Gonna make things a little bit more uncomfortable for these guys in the front. Should get another guy to help out. Perhaps even a blitz coming out. Nope, it's gonna be from the ghoul. I'm gonna use the werewolf there. Does have the inherent frenzy, so it doesn't want to put the werewolves out to dry too early. Can't blame him here. As Spartako. And really, if anything, guys, it is going to be quite an instructional game from both sides. Something that you can definitely learn from if you just analyze this 100 times over. Werewolf's just going to hang back for the time being. Safety. Playing a little safe, but keeping still well within range of any of the human players. If they stray a little bit too far. Oh, with the dodge away from the diving tackle. Perhaps a little bit of a miss there by Velihopea as he dodges away from the flesh golem. That's something that you want to do a 5+ dodge away on. So there you go. He's going to just get missed there and going to let that one go. So human team though, at least the ball is going to be back there, but now necromantic team might be able to take advantage and may be able to get down some players here and there, but looks like it's going to be okay though. Sidestep in here to the left side and then back to the center as the werewolf is now a little bit out of position and may be hit. Luckily though, he himself has sidestep, so he won't get surfed out there, but man, going to take himself a little bit out of the picture as he was playing a little bit of safety in his backfield. KO coming out, and yes, fleshies give as well as they get. And we'll be able to get a KO back return on this human team. So KOs both sides. Going to be able to have an opening here on this right side after the failed Dodge. Just going to be a push there. Oh boy. That almost was disastrous there. Ghoul was able to get that blitz off after the GFI, but just a pair of pushes. And, ooh, going to start off with a 1 at 36 there. And going to spend the reroll. So, oh boy, that's going to be no more rerolls left. And that's just at the start of the round. There's going to be yet another dodge away. But it's going to actually just roll 1 on that. And, oh no. Oh no time. Oh no time. This is going to be one of those. This is going to be a. This here, the human teams may falter there by the end. Necromantic team, his eyes are definitely open there, and he should be able to perhaps get to the catcher. If the werewolf, please try to get him down, but he won't be able to. They're just dancing with each other on the left side at this point. But the Necromantic team has a shot there, though, at the ball. At least going to be a block there, 2-die block at least by the Ghoul by himself. Maybe this time I get a defender down die. Does have blodge on the side, but the tacklers for the Necromantic team, unfortunately, it's not the werewolves that has the tackle. It's going to be zombies. A little bit too slow to get down there, but we'll be able to get the 3-die. Going to get the both down die on that, and not going to be able to get anything more out of it. Doesn't want to push him away, though. And look at that. Look at that. The human team standing up strong, surviving blitz after blitz. Pound after pound. Humans. Ball carrier. Oh man, look at that. Just so stout there. He's like, don't worry guys. I got this in the backfield. I'll be alright. You just take care of the front. Compensation there, but there the catcher, he's gonna finally dodge away. No 1-9s there, and will be able to get away from danger there. Finally will be able to dodge away. No flesh golem with diving tackle to deal with this time, and so will be able to help out there on this cage. Will be enough. There's the dodge away. Ooh, gonna just be able to get away there on the 6 even. Oh boy. Oh man, one of those things where when it works out well. It definitely needs the guy to come over the top as well. So gonna get lucky there and gonna force out the block there, but will leave a slight opening here for the block. And now the blitz may come out over the left side there. If anything, sidestepping, trying to get the werewolf away. And again, they're just dancing with each other on the left side. What in the world's going on there with these two on the left? They're just like playing tango, and that's perfect. Human catcher doing the job of pretty much tying up this werewolf throughout. Flesh golem. Yeah, it's gonna lumber on through and get the GFI, and just gonna get a push here, but we'll be able to step on through and at least be able to perhaps force the dodge away yet again. 2-die block, pretty much gonna ensure it. We'll get the defender down die. And there we go. Going to get yet another defender stumbles. Nice big hit. Armor break. Just going to be a stun, but that is beautiful. We'll be able to just make things a lot more uncomfortable for the cage. Blitz coming out from the ogre. A little bit risky to do so, but there, defender down die. That right there pays off in dividends. Yes, 2 zombie tacklers there, Rousing Storm. And there's the handoff to the +1 agility blitzer. Oh, look at that. Gonna get himself out of trouble and perhaps even outmaneuver the Necromantic team. Oh, yes, indeed. Looks like he's gonna be able to move away from the danger. Diving tackle. Gonna keep that catcher under wraps, but unfortunately that does lay down the werewolf as well, so he won't have all his movement allowance to get over there. And now it is gonna be the Necromantic team scrambling to try to stop that ball carrier. Human team, though, he may have to just score it right here, right now, after just getting away from the danger in the center of the pitch. Werewolf, they're both down on the ground. Not only that, just barely away from the ball carrier just barely here. So there's the blitz coming out. Wants to take down the dangerous ogre, and why not? He does have that claw with the frenzy. Yes, the KO. Get that nice big KO on the ogre. Don't have to worry about that one. Just an absolute bone in the center of the pitch. And able to just withdraw it. And should just be able to at least pressure this ball carrier. GF5 failed there. No rerolls here. But just wanted to make his presence known. And basically pressure his touchdown. And I think he's done enough. But we'll see the resources coming out from this human team. Maybe be able to get some escort there. And then maybe hold the ball for another round. That would be ideal. But at this point, I don't know if I can see how this could happen there. White in the way. Werewolf's going to be in the way as well. Ghoul right there. Not only that, Flesh Golem not too far away. So it's going to be one of those things in which the human team, well, reluctantly almost gets this touchdown. But it is going to be loads of turns here left for the Necromantic team to not only equalize, but get the slight advantage going into the second half. But don't worry though, Velihopea does have the wizard in hand, so he's not completely boned. And speaking of bone, the ogre comes back from the KO. Oh, that's just wonderful to see. Definitely needed him to come back here if the human team hoped to play some defense. Put him back there. Leave the linemen to do their job as the ogre stands back and sees where the front line wants to go, where the ball wants to go, in fact, as they are going to be preparing to set up. Go ahead and move this kickoff off a little bit faster, as now we are going to see, in case you guys are trying to follow up here, Champions Cup, World Cup Champions Invitational coming up, more quarterfinals action, well actually first round quarterfinals action I guess you should say. They're playing I think Monday and Tuesday, so I'm going to get the coverage out those days for the Invitational. Unfortunately, I will not be doing the Champions Cup 16 coverage. Perhaps the championship match, and that's about it. But I will be doing all World Cup on this channel right here. So definitely, guys, if you want to see World Cup action, this is the place to go. I'm going to try to cover as many games as I humanly possibly can. But that is 32 games, and I don't know about you, but man, I need some sleep, man. I know some of you out there can go without some sleep, but I need sleep. Perfect defense on the kickoff, so the human team will be able to readjust, get away from a little bit of the danger of the front line. Put a big old screen up top so that the Necromantic team won't be able to produce too many hits off, and will be able to readjust at least and get a couple of hits off, but at least it's not going to come from dangerous werewolves and the like. Three turns for the Necromantic team to score it. Does have ghouls with 7 movement allowance, does also have werewolves with 8, and so can get that ball down this pitch pretty quickly. And likely to do so in the next bit. So Spartako does have a chance now and perhaps going up, but again, Velihopea wizard in hand, so can actually stop any movements there if the Necromantic team does threaten the score too quickly. But this is not really an ideal time for the wizard to come out. If anything, human team really wants to hold on the defensive side of the ball as much as he possibly can, and that will help out right there on the double skulls, 136. So no need to worry about that. Not only that, was gonna get the armor break and see that zombie a little bit later on. Humans, can they stop this? 2 more turns left to play, so Necromantic team needs to at least get some receivers out for the throw coming, because all you can do now is just throw and get the touchdown. So now the human team, knowing that, should just continue to play in the midfield. No need to get too outstretched with the offensive side or defensive side of the ball. The other ghoul is actually back here, so all you need to do is just watch out for this white, watch out for this ghoul over here, especially this ghoul though. You don't want that guy ending up with the ball, but there's a couple of threats there that they have to be a little bit concerned about, and also this white, but he's going to go down to the defender down, and that's going to be beautiful. Good dodge away again, and that's going to be a nice easy tie for him after the dodge reroll. More 2-die blocks just to push. Flesh Golem gonna move in there and at least get the touch on the catcher. And ooh, failing the GFI there. Oh boy, that's gonna waste the reroll. But oh no, gonna fail the GFIs. Gonna fail both of the GFIs, and the werewolf doesn't even have a chance to move the ball up. And there's the wizard coming out, and with the catcher right there, he's in range. Oh ho ho! Oh no, this is critical moment there. Velihopea opts to use the wizard there. Gonna put it all on the hands of Nuffle. Does have 2 rerolls though. So with the dodge, does have the dodge inherent, so does have the pickup roll right there and the GFI. Only 1 in 9s or 1 in 36s can stop him now, but does have the blitz here, trying to get him down so that he doesn't need to do the dodge away. But he does have the frenzy. Yes, he's gonna get the defender down dive. Forget about what I said about the dodge. This is just gonna be the pickup. And then perhaps the walk-in. He's got sprint. Regeneration. Yeah, it's gonna be okay. But boy, on the pitch, he's like, no! Gonna get the ball pickup. Oh, he's gonna fail the pickup. Oh, he's got sure hands, so he didn't even need to reroll. But oh, gonna fail the pickup after the wizard usage. It doesn't get paid off. He doesn't get paid off after the wizard. Oh boy. Gonna get 1 in 9 on the pickup, and afterwards would have had a real shot at the touchdown. Had the reroll with the sure hands. The only thing that was probably in question was that pickup after the defender downed that, and unfortunately, oh boy, that would have given him a real shot now at winning the ball game. But there, now Necromantic team will, well, we'll actually just wipe the sweat away and be like, you know what, that's Blood Bowl, baby, and he'll be content with seeing that. Wow. Yes, indeed. Necromantic team won't actually be able to get his shot at the touchdown, and will be, well, okay, so Wizard though has been used, and so now it's just about equal footing. And so can this human team stay toe-to-toe against the Necromantic team thus far, injury-wise? I can see there, it's about even. So even on the pitch, even on the injuries. Regeneration coming through for the Flesh Golem, so that made everything all the more even. And even though the armor breaks has been kind of going a little bit more of the way to human team, Necromantic team, yes, gonna love that regeneration right there. You know, going up 2-0 definitely would have been a whole lot easier for this Necromantic team. I mean, for the human team. I wouldn't say icing it, but I mean, yeah, it definitely would have been a whole lot more difficult to win the game if you're playing the Necromantic team. Obviously, what the Necromantic team would have had to do was get the quick touchdown. That after that, just get some type of lucky kickoff of it, maybe a blitz, and then maybe get the ball back somehow. Get some injuries as well. But so far, so good. No big injuries in the human team. That has been the way in this tournament. Humans just living the life, living the life, living the live, as they are pretty much being unscathed throughout this tournament. I mean, sure, they've gotten their share of knockdowns, but as you can see, it's just a stun here, stun there, KOs. Sure, he's maybe got an injury, but nothing too long term. And I mean, when they survive like this, it's just, what are you gonna do? But it's not, but I can't say that it's been easy. I mean, heck, even the human team playing against that Chaos Dwarf team just barely winning it out in overtime, barely. Now though, at least Necromantic team doesn't have to face a 2-0 deficit. Now it is just status quo, 1-0 here with his ball possession in the second half. So As you can see, Humans just needs to play some defense. Doesn't have the wizard in hand any longer. So something in which they could have counted on here at the end, but definitely wanted to get aggressive and try to get more out from the first half and get yet another score for the just about icing. Well put there, True Blue, but it's just one of those things where, you know what, it's a gamble in which if it would have gotten paid off, I mean, it was a good gamble too. Only a 1-9 from the pickup, and then a 1-36 after the GFI, and that's it. I mean, just had to avoid those, but gonna get tripped up by the end. So now we are where we're at because of what was done. There's the blitz here on the Human team, trying to just get in there. Ghoul does have that guard ability, so 2-die blocks coming out rather easily for the front line men of this Necromantic team. Once the Necromantic team does have enough guard on their side, they're able to just get some bashes off, get those hits on, perhaps get some armor breaks, and then after that just dance on in for this touchdown. This time though, Werewolf, he's not going to hang back. Move it up along the left side for the score. Doesn't want to hang back for too long. As the block comes out, both down die. I think the Werewolf's okay with that. Werewolf like to take down the Mighty Blow and piling on player with tackle, but at the same time, after the hit here, where's he going to go? Perhaps maybe push that Ogre away. I think that would have been the play there. Crystal Hunter, nice to see you there today. This does not look like the Invitational, no. Yeah, I didn't change the title, so. But hey, it's still Blood Bowl, unlike other people where they may put the title up and then suddenly, hey wait, this isn't Blood Bowl at all. There's still gonna be the Champions Cup championship match here between Velihopea and Spartako. Ooh, big injury coming out there on the Ogre, and he's going to go out. And so, wow, will get a big hit in on the Ogre. And Velihopea. No, the Apo there. Unfortunately, no more. And so, won't be able to save that Ogre. And he's going to go out, so no Ogre now for the Necromantic team to worry about. Spartako, he's definitely got to be feeling confident after that. As he gets some hits in. True Blue does have his team in. Don't forget, guys, if you're a World Cup participant, make sure to make extra teams to throw the people sniffing around so that they don't see what you're playing. Just the FYI. At this point, only VGP knows. Although I did put it on a sheet for Dode and Spider, Mercy, and Garyon to go see, so they can actually go see the thing. I don't think they're loose lips Lucy, but I mean, who knows? Blitz coming out, Human team trying to get down the dangerous Werewolf, but not going to be able to get through on the first try. But there we go, going to get through on the second try, but just going to be a push there on the defender stumbles against the block. And the wrestle coming out, yes. That's why we take wrestle, avoid those hits. And not only that, but take down the attacker. I will say this much. I am surprised at the team selections thus far. So I will say that much about the World Cup teams that are in. But I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. I mean, again, it's going to be one of those things in which World Cup participants, they're going to play the teams that I believe that they'll be most comfortable with. Nice little stun there. Taking down the humans. And finally, White's gonna get into the action. Gonna be open up at the right side, so the werewolf may go along here, but needs to take down this blitzer as well. But the ghoul's gonna be there in the backfield. Oh yes, yet another injury. And it's gonna be on the guard dauntless block piece as well. So yet another key piece going out for this human team. And boy, when it's raining, it is pouring. Necromantic team looking so good. And after that big injury, heck, they have their chances of going just about anywhere with the ball. Heck, they can even just stay there. There's no real danger. Doesn't even need to move it on the right side. Why do that? But the blitz can come around the back side there, so the school definitely needs to cover up, if anything. But he does have +1 in strength, so I guess not too concerned. And there we go. Spots the cage there in the center, and will be tucking himself away in it. After moving here to this left side, the commanding team's like, yes, let's go here. Oh wait, there's a cage. I'm gonna move over here. Trying for the dodge away. Trying to get into a little bit better position. But gonna get thwarted here. Yes, indeed. Necromantic team. Can he slice his way through? Or will he falter? One thing a good Blood Bowl coach knows that he can do is just grind it out on you. And right here, Necromantic team is absolutely grinding it out there. And not only that, taking some humans with them thus far in the tournament. Virtually injury-free, or if not, if there were a few injuries, then the human team was able to get a few himself. But in this match, Necromantic team able to just regen out of a couple of those. And not only that, we're no worse for wear. Necromantic team, they have the advantage. And not just that, a nice one as well. I wouldn't say huge one, but it is a nice advantage going in with the extra personnel. But the foul coming out, and oh boy, humans will absolutely take that at this moment. It does square up the numbers a little bit more on the pitch. One less zombie to worry about, just a zombie, but one less on the pitch. We'll take it. There's the blitz here, just wants to put a little pressure on this ball with just a few more turns left to play. And this is the time to shine here, if anything. Try to get some pressure out. Gonna just be a push there, so maybe not gonna stick his neck in there as of yet. Just gonna continue to put the screen up here on this right side, and then maybe get the hits out here and maybe dodge away. No, he's not gonna dodge away. Diving tackle there on the flesh golem. Gonna thwart the dodge away. Humans trying to get himself out of the danger zone, but boy, diving tackle on the fleshy, on the doubles, boy, it's one of those things where you just don't really expect them to have. And right there, I do believe Velihopea knew what he was in for, but pretty much an unhappy choice there, I think. Needed to get that man out of there, but not able to get out so easily whatsoever. And the ball carrier moving away, just needs to get up the pitch here. A couple more turns left to play. Square away this backside for him. Humans. A little bit of a spot of trouble here. Flesh Golem with the blitz here. This is going to be the last game of the day that I'll be covering. Unfortunately though, everybody dragging their feet, so no coverage here for anything else. But the death injury on a blitzer, just a level 1, but boy, moreover, death injury, so a new zombie is going to come out for this Necromantic team. Oh boy, what? Adding insult to that death injury. There's the foul coming up, feeling ever so strong. Spartako wanting to reduce the numbers down for this human team. Just going to be a stun here, and that is beautiful. Is the human team going to make the pressure play with the 2 die? Block coming uphill. And ooh, just a push, but the frenzy back into another 2 red die. And there's another push here. And into a skull coming out there on the 2 red die. Block the desperation play. Not going to come to fruition. And Necromancer team just going to hold it for yet another turn. The human team might be able to get something out maybe for desperation, but I don't know if the human team even wants to do that. Probably just going to likely lay his guys down and just wait for overtime period to come in. And that's about it. A little bit surprised that he went for that play there against the werewolf at this point, because the werewolf does have that claw, and if he fails it like he did there, the skull on the 2 red die, he's going to get hit. And that's armor value 7, not armor value 8 any longer. But luckily no injury coming out. Oh, and there, another luck here. No injury coming out from that one either. But there's the blitz coming up here from the tackle zombie. Gonna do a couple of GFIs to get down there for the defender down die. Trying to take down the catcher. Just 2 straight on the 2 die blitz, but no injuries right there. And here the team, will he do something? Why not, I guess, but it is going to be on the armor value 7 of the ghoul. There's the pro reroll finally coming through. I think I've seen him reroll that pro so many times and not going to get anything more. But the KO coming out there, the piling on. Not something you normally do against a KO, but really wants to get an injury out and does get paid off. Look at that. Normally you don't do that against KO because you could reconvert that to a stun, but luckily going to get the injury. Oh, yes, indeed. What a gutsy play, but you know, that is the difference here between winners and championship winners. Gonna reduce the ability for this Necromancer team. That ghoul also did have the guard ability that he's been utilizing throughout this match. The Necromancer team will be able to square it up. 16th round coming up. Humans may have a chance here at the 1-turner. I don't think so, no. He's got the 2 stand firm fleshies, and then, oh, there's another stand firm white. So there you go. He won't be able to get the touchdown whatsoever. So put those 3 guys up there, and you are good to go. Overtime period coming up as the Necromancer team will be setting up. So if anything, the human team will have a shot at perhaps this white to get down and then maybe get an injury out. We'll see though. Does have the regeneration still, so can regenerate himself out of this. Crystal Hunter, you did miss 1 game, and that was the Champions Invitational between the humans and the vampires. Change of weather on the 16th round, and at this point humans just really wants to get some sort of injury out. And there's the block coming out and actually puts him against the flesh gown, wants it to get the hurt on them instead. Does get the armor break the first go around, but there's the second go around on the piling on mighty blow. Does he get more? Yes! The injury is gonna come out, and Regeneration can save it though. Oh boy, does get the injury in fact, but oh, the regeneration. Oh, just being saved there. That's the second time a flesh golem should have went out, but regeneration so strong. Ooh, but the injury on the just a regular blitz. Oh my gosh. And the regeneration, that's gonna fail. So the white does go out. Look at that. We're not done yet, ladies and gentlemen. Is there going to be yet another injury? We'll see, though. Oh, it's just going to be a block, and that will end the overtime period. No vanity pass here. This is the championship match, so no need for that. And now the dead and injury. Wow, getting a couple there at the end. Regeneration saves 1, but not the second one. And it's going to be a white. So the ghoul coming out injury at the end of the second half. And then the white as well. 2 key pieces for the Necromancer team. And here's the coin flip. And of course, word bad Wyverns. Why not? The human teams, they're going to be able to receive the ball. Oh boy. This is absolutely a little bit of a nightmare for the Necro team. What a scenario that we have. Necro team, though, at least will be able to utilize the extra zombie that was given to him on the death injury. So Necro team going to be able to field the full complement of the 11. Whereas the human team, they're going to have to somehow, some way win with just 8 on the pitch. Is it 8? Looks like 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stop moving around. Yes, it is 8. Ah, thanks for dropping by, True Blue. We are looking at 2 tier 2 teams. That's correct. KO coming out. Will we see more tier 2 teams in the World Cup? Oh, that's a good question right there, Crystal Hunter. I don't know. Well, actually, I do know, but I don't know. But we'll see, though. We're about to see in just a few days what a fun time we're gonna have here. Once the invites go out, I'm pretty sure all the coaches are just gonna be looking at each other's teams, going, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa!" So that's gonna be the fun thing. Humans trying something here, overtime period. Of course, if you guys are watching Blood Bowl for the first time, overtime period is sudden death. First one who makes the next touchdown will win the game. They do have up to 24 rounds to do it here. To do so, and once that ends, it's going to be an overtime kickoff penalty match. But unlike soccer, it's not like you have set few. It's whoever misses it and whoever makes it next on that round will win the game. Yeah, I know. Even for the Champions Cup, you're right about that. It's been dominated by fast teams in the last, I think, 3 cups. But then suddenly, 2 tier 2 teams had just risen up from the ranks. This is going to be one of those things where it's Blood Bowl, right? I mean, heck, what, the first Champions Cup was won by Bretonians, in which everybody just felt like they were tier 2 teams, no matter if they got the agility or not, access on the Knights. I mean, it's just one of those things. Oh yeah, it's absolutely stupendous for Blood Bowl. It's right when you think the Chaos Dwarves have figured it out. Oh, you know, it's just going to be another Chaos Dwarf final. And then suddenly this happens, and then you realize, you know what? This is why we play Blood Bowl. I mean, this is why we watch it. This is why we love playing it. You just never know. Defender down die, and after the failed GFI, gonna get the reroll there on the Pro. Wow, Pro, so good. Gonna be able to get that 50% and then reroll the GFI, and gonna be able to get it. And the human team gonna be putting all the stock on the left side there, so humans picking pretty much where he wants to go with it. But with 8 players on the pitch, Necromancer team, oh yes indeed, needs to play some defense. Does have extra 3 to play defense, so this is just gonna be a little bit difficult for the human team. But humans are putting the catcher way out there, and he's gonna get hit even. So will this catcher be able to live yet another day and maybe get thrown to? I don't think that's gonna be the play, but nonetheless, he's just putting that catcher right there. So Velihopea putting the worm on the hook, and try to bait the Necromancer team to blitzing that man down and occupying the safeties of the pitch. But their Necromancer team says, no, I'm not going to blitz him down. I'm just going to let the block happen and blitz down this guy instead and get the fleshy right in front. Oh, and he's got to stand firm, so he's not getting surfed anytime soon. White with the guard moving up, going to make things just a little bit more difficult to dodge away. And not going to do the block there. Instead, opting to just dodge away to kind of just keep that blitzer under wraps that's fallen down on the pitch. But the humans, they're not done yet with the armor breaks. Yes, there's going to be the first of many hits coming up. Left side might be opening up, but needs to get past the flesh golem. There's the hits here. There, finally, we'll get some nice dice. Ooh, talking about nice dice. Defender down die on the 1 die. Critical absolutely critical. Humans has a chance to win a Champions Cup in which likely nobody had suspected. But there's another one die blitz coming out. And there's going to be another down dice. And the catcher's going to be open. Will this be the time to shine? Looks like though, no, he's going to just move the catcher away. And just get himself into a little bit of a safer position. But is he really? Is he really? There's going to be the hit. Catcher doing his job and staying upright as well. Not going to be going down to any injuries whatsoever. Just going to stay up and going to get the zombie right on top of that. Not only that, but he's going to get the square away on that catcher with that zombie with tackle as well. So it's going to be one of those things where the catcher won't have so easy time making it through here. 4+3+ dodge aways with the dodge ability, but still it's going to be a tough one here. Oh, nice hits here. Both down die on the 3-die block. Left side's open though. Just going to be able to get the touch on the ball carrier, I think. No, it's going to be a blitz. Yes, we'll be able to get the blitz out. Yeah, it's going to be the 2-die in fact. And defender stumbles. He does have tackle. Who puts tackles on zombies? And he does right there. Luckily he does because going to be able to get that ball out. The dodge away. The ghoul trying to get there. Not going to be able to get there. Oh, the human team has a shot there. The blitzer is actually open. He's got +1 in agility, so he can actually catch the ball. Maybe just get the blitz away, get himself in the back of the end zone. Could be it by the end. Velihopea might have to risk it here by the end, but this is the chance. This is the opening. Will he miss it, or will this be true? Coming up. Oh yes, indeed. The pickup on the right side. Oh, he doesn't even need to do anything crazy. The humans have outfoxed. The Necromantic team is able to put up a nice little box around the ball carrier, or maybe not. The dodge away. The ghoul, he should be in range-ish. May have to do a couple of crazy dodges, but he does have the dodge. Nobody's got tackle right there. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, he's got at least the blitz here with the GFI. It's 2-die blitz even, so this is going to be okay-ish. Oh, you're right about that, Chris the Hunter. This overtime period, just so crazy. The amount of rerolls for both sides, 3 each. And, ooh, there's the blitz. The Necromantic team coming over the bottom. No, it's not going to come from the ghoul. It's going to come from the werewolf instead with the frenzy. And going to get paid off there. The ball bouncing about. Yes, it's going to be nice, clean, and clear. Ghoul could get to that ball and make his time now. And with the 2-die block there on the blitzer, putting him on his butt. Werewolf gonna go around, trying to get to the ball. And after the ghoul pickup, should be able to perhaps win the game. Maybe, no, the GFI, the fail. So there's the reroll there. We'll be able to get the GFI, but won't be able to get the pickup on the 3+. No rerolls there because he used it earlier on the GFI itself. And unfortunately, the ball's still on the dance floor. The human team still has a shot, still has a way, but not much here. Humans needs to get to that ball. Can he do it? Catcher, he's open, but can he make it through? 4+3+ dodges. Can't dodge this way. He's got tackle. So will it be enough there? The blitz coming out there. And the block. The defender stumbles. There, the blitzer. He's going to get himself plainly open there for the 2+ catch. There's going to be the stand up here from the catcher. Gets the tackle zone. The 4+ pickup with sure hands. He's going for it. Why not? For the pass. In the end. Oh, he smuffs the catch. But it's just a 2+. Yes, the humans. Was there any doubt? Was there any doubt? Anytime I had picked against the human team to win, they absolutely surprised. But this time around, I was right on point with that pick there. And oh boy, what a good one. And not only that, humans. Could this be a sign of things to come for the World Cup? I don't know, but nonetheless, this is such a thrilling end to this Champions Cup 15. 73 blocks, And this time though, Necromantic team injuring the heck out of the human team. 5 injuries, 3 KOs to the end. It was 11 on 8, but the humans found a way, just a glimmer of hope, and was able to just barely pull it out by the end. As you can see there, all the all the experience went to one man, Sir Hiss. But my gosh, Sir Hiss, he didn't do it by himself. It was absolutely a team effort. And that is just the way Blood Bowl falls. You just never know. Wow. Look at that. Ibarra's friends here just about even. You can't say you got dice there or anything like that. D6 is just about even. A little bit more on the ones, but nothing to write home about. Nothing to be complaining here to anyone. Just gonna get outfoxed there by the end. Just barely couldn't get the pickup by the end. And that right there was the difference. GF5 fail into the reroll, gets the GF5 but fails the 3+ pickup. Small things matter. And in the end, Necromantic team falls. Ho. And there you go. Champions Cup 15 comes to an exciting end where the humans representing for all Homo sapiens out there, and will be able to get the win. Velihopea, congratulations. 500 euros for that man. 250 to Spartako. But I'm pretty sure both those guys are looking past the Champions Cup 15 at this point. It was just all for money and for glory, but World Cup time, that's going to be the real smack talk here. That's going to be the thing that a lot of people are going to be looking forward to, as well as myself. Don't you guys go away though. World Cup Invitational Monday, I believe is one game's going to be played, and I'm not sure when Crucifer and Diamond's going to play, but we'll be covering that. World Cup action starting July 16th. Oh man, it is going to be some fun times. Some absolute fun times. And with that, guys, thanks for joining me for the action as I archive this away. You guys can see all of that progress here. Oh boy. I can see there a bunch of Cabal Vision Champions Cups. Yes, indeed. Again, I won't be covering Cabal Vision Champions Cup 16 because I'll be doing World Cup action, but still, you can catch me for the World Cup Qualifiers Champions Invitational semi-final coverage being done live with the Sage. July 11th and July 12th, so you can see me there live and having some fun. And then again, World Cup coverage, semifinals and grand finals once again coming out from, at least with me and Sage. I don't know if they're gonna invite anyone else, but I do know for sure it's me and the Sage, so don't miss out on that madness. But the World Cup opening bracket seeding, I'll definitely once again do that live. I'm gonna see if I can get somebody to do it with me, but who knows. If you guys have enjoyed this and you haven't already, definitely hit that subscribe, hit that follow button there. If you're watching after the fact, hit that subscription there on YouTube. Lots of Blood Bowl action, as well as some role-playing and some survival role-playing games to boot. You know, I like to have fun. The VG Purist, the video games Purists, yeah? So you can check me out for all of that. Thanks again for joining me, True Blue, always a pleasure. Crystal Hunter, always a pleasure as well. Thank you for making the chat lively. Razzle Storm, nice to see you as well. And all the rest of you out there, thanks again, and I will see you next time for more Blood Bowl action. See you guys next time.